Yep. The Balista Hunchback is our latest release. It's a 90mm surface crawler. It features our LED technology, which is a water activated flashing red LED in the tail of the lure. It's got 7 large ball bearings inside the lure for a loud internal rattle. And an interesting point is it's got a clip off bib. So you'll find with a lot of surface crawlers they can be very difficult to store in your tackle box just because of the large nature of the bib, but with these you can clip the bib off and it'll make for really easy storage in your tackle box. Now with the body design, the Hunchback name is inspired by the body. The tail of the lure hunches around and down, so the tail actually sits below the water and sits just as low as a majority of jointed surface lures. So this design has a particularly good hookup rate for a one-piece lure. One of the more interesting things about the LED in the surface lure is your best surface fishing is generally around dawn and dusk, which also coincides with the LED being at its most effective, with the increased vibrancy as it starts to get dark of an evening. The LED is brighter and hence it's more effective. So we've found that the LED is working particularly well on the surface. When the fish are coming on the bite, the LED is nice and bright. The LED works in a couple of ways. Firstly, it increases the visibility of the lure, so the fish can see the lure from a greater distance. Secondly, cod are attracted to the red LED, so they can see it from a greater distance and they're attracted to the lure. And what we're finding that's really interesting with the surface lure is we're finding that the accuracy of the strikes is increased. A lot of the time when you're surface fishing, cod can strike at the lure and they can miss it by up to a foot at times, which is quite a big miss really. But what we're finding is that they can see that LED and they're honing in on the LED. So not only is the LED increasing the amount of interest and the amount of strikes you're getting on a lure, but it's also increasing the accuracy of the strikes. So they can see the lure, they hone in on it, and they smash the lure, and they're hooking up on it. That's the most important part. It's one thing to have a surface lure that can get a heap of hits, but you've got to hook up on those. So many times you can get a lot of hits off the surface, but you're not hooking them up. So you've got the Hunchback design, it's sitting low in the water column, and you've got the LED, the fish can hone in on it, and they're hooking up on the lure. Surface fishing for Murray Cod doesn't get much better than this. It's an overcast afternoon. You can see the flashing LED in the tail there. This fella has absolutely smashed it on the edge of a weed bed. Awesome fish. Better get this back in a drink.